Welcome to the second episode of Meaningful Jobs. I'm your host, Adrian, and today we're going to talk about a company called CausaLens, helping humans relearn what humans thought they knew. Seems like a really mysterious topic. And I'll start us off by explaining how humans learn. Um, we often learn through repetition, according to psychologists. We learn by trial and error and doing the same things over and over again until we reach a higher level. But have you thought about the faulty learning patterns that humans have? Like, it doesn't guarantee that you learn the right things if you repeat doing the same thing. You might have picked up wrong information or picked up wrong habits that lead to things that you thought you knew, but you actually didn't. The same applies to AI as well. Like, obviously, AI is great at learning new things, but what if the things that AI has learned are not true in the first place? And AI can't 100% determine accurately whether something it initially learns is true or not, right? Same as humans. And the reason why humans struggle to learn accurate information all the time is due to human biases, and a major one is causality versus correlation. So as humans, we've got a tendency where we see two things happening simultaneously, or maybe um, two things happening consecutively without a lot of time in between. We mistakenly categorize these things as having a causal effect, but in real life it could only just be a correlation. For example, according to research, a lot of humans have an incorrect association between having red hair and blue eyes. It might be correlated, but it's definitely not a causal effect between having red hair and blue eyes. And this is something that could affect machine learning and the accuracy of AI. Personally, I think that the biggest limitation of machine learning by far is the lack of interpretability of data. Once machines collect data, they're then left by themselves to interpret the data, or left by humans controlling the machine or the AI to interpret the data. But as I've just mentioned, there are a lot of human biases, and it's really difficult to ensure what machine or humans have learned are accurate. And this can have extremely negative implications on businesses. Like, for example, a lot of retail stores use data analytics to predict which customers would buy what kind of products at what time. And what if the data is wrong, or what if the person or machine interpreting the data is wrong? And that's where CausaLens comes in. So basically, what CausaLens's value proposition is that it has developed a causal AI which interprets data by establishing causality, which then in turn makes sure that the data interpreted is accurate. And this is in contradiction with a lot of correlation-based machine learning technology in the world, which makes maybe predictions only. It has limited explainability. It has minimal human machine interaction and can be constrained by historical data. If we look at causal AI developed by CausaLens, the AI, as mentioned, can establish causality between two or even multiple events, and this adds a whole new layer of accurate interpretation of data for businesses to make accurate decisions, um, on perhaps their products, their strategy, their direction, and it's a huge step up from correlation-based machine learning that only provides limited explainability of data that might not even be accurate. So I know that CausaLens is hiring, join their mission to develop, better AIs and machine learning that can make sure that data is interpreted accurately for businesses and for us humans. Careers link down below if you're watching on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next podcast.